Shift into turbo. Go! Mighty engines roar. Turbocharge for more. Drive 4 on the floor. Go! Power Rangers Turbo. Go! Power Rangers Turbo. Go! Power Rangers Turbo.
Come on, what the hell, dude?
Yeah.
So once you get like 7 or 8.
Oh,
And this is what Corey does every time, by the way, and you can go watch his VODs if you want it. He crashes into you at full speed and then goes, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to.
I didn't say sorry. I was
Literally
just like, oh, no.
doesn't even hit the brakes. Just goes like, oh, my mistake.
It's a race. Why am I hitting
And then
the
if
brakes?
anybody touches him, he goes, oh, come on.
Well, come on. You know what it's streaming like.
I went full speed into a dude and I phased through him.
He might have just reset.
Yeah, he probably just reset after he got flipped over by Corey, for example.
That is no hockey, dude.
Oh, were you resetting, Ryan?
Well, I reset because my car flipped over.
Hey, can everybody reset a couple of times? Because I'm in 18 of 18.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
and
honest.
this is just
Like,
the regular
I got
racing
wrecked
game.
once, and now there's no one on the course anymore. That man's dead.
Someone just
Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm giving myself
Outside
up.
edge.
Go, go, go.
Outside edge.
maneuvered
please.
me and just totally.
Outside edge.
I'm gonna drive where I need to drive.
Oh God!
Ryan, your car's just a beetle.
You can't say outside edge, Ryan, because then both people are driving on the outside edge on their way back.
I killed the streamer. Ha ha ha.
Are you dead?
He said outside edge, so I knew where to go.
Baby rage.
Okay, that was so unnecessary.
God damn it, I'm 18.
I don't know why that's the only one like you can't cut.
What exactly is big dick energy?
Oh, let me show you.
No, but like, you know what it is.
No, it's just like are you really good at sex? I don't get it.
It's the vibe you have.
Powerful the larger your penis
Yeah,
is.
it's the vibe you have when you have a large penis.
So you ever just like look at your penis and go, you know, at least I got something going for me.
So like the Hulk, big dick, right?
How would we know?
Nah.
I'm not so
he
sure.
obviously actually struggles with like his mental issues. I would say he has like he's hesitant about his large dick energy.
Yeah, he's got
Well, when
thick
he-
dick energy.
Yes,
when he
absolutely.
I'm
He
be
hulks
honest
up.
with you guys. I'm not so sure that his dick gets bigger when he hulks up because,
How would it not
know,
get
his
bigger,
muscles-
Robert?
well, because hear me out. His muscles bulge, tear off his shirt. His leg muscles bulge, tear off his pants.
Yep.
his balls
Dick
don't
muscles.
bulge.
Yeah.
No,
his
that's
dick's
because
not-
obviously his quads expand at a larger rate along with his hamstrings.
If his dick got bigger, he would be horny all the time. He would be able to save the world.
Great point. Yeah. He wouldn't be smashing. He'd be, you know.
Smash.
Yeah, smashing.
Dude,
Be
he
smashing.
never
Yeah.
transforms anyway, so you don't have to worry about it.
But
So
is it
there's one
physical?
kinked edge on the last turn.
Don't use that word.
Well, it's a sharper turn than the other ones. The other ones are rounded.
I thought you were referring to physical.
Don't shame my kid, bitch, dude.
Say your prayers. Ooh, somebody tried to
no!
absolutely grief me.
I just okay. I'm dead. I just got hit out of the air, dude.
I
I'll
was
wait
right
for you
behind
guys to
you.
go. That's fine.
There were like 20 people just converged into one spot.
I love the respect of the person coming around the other side of the bend that sees the massive cars and just backs off for a second before they go through.
Build a computer around yourself.
Now that is an idea. Just give me parts. I'll start MacGyvering that shit together.
Just give me pizza. Pizza. Whipped cream flowing like waterfalls.
What am I missing?
You haven't seen Gimme Pizza? Oh, dude.
Yeah. Pizza. Give me pizza.
I'm right there with you, Ryan. I have no idea.
There's
I'm
an old
baffled.
video, I don't know, it's like a kid's show or something, and they're just singing a pizza song, and normal speed, it sounds, you know, fine. But someone, of course, because it's YouTube, just posted it, like, slowed down by, like, 30%, and it's the most demonic thing you've ever seen. It is creepy and weird, and they say horrible things in it. Like,
Yeah, they really do.
Whipped cream pouring like waterfalls.
Pizza.
It's a good video. You should
It's
go.
a great video.
Did you guys, because I know Austin didn't watch it. I don't remember if this happened on a Cobalt show. Did you guys ever end up watching the succulent Chinese meal video?
I've
Because that's
seen
a
that.
classic as
Yeah.
well.
No, but I will.
Why would I not have seen that? And what is it? And what?
It's the guy's getting arrested, and he's like, a succulent Chinese meal?
Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest. For what reason? What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? Ah, yes. I see that you know your judo well.
Because I think of the guy who laughs while eating food when you say that. You guys know that guy?
Yeah.
He just opens food and he's like, it's really good. He's just eating a lot of food and losing his shit. And I don't even know what.
Dude.
What they did, what they chose to do, what their plans were.
Oh no!
But it was not bad though. I actually enjoyed it.
I actually kind of want to see it because, like, I was under the impression.
Ah!
Ryan, your car again. It's so
I'm actually not doing shit again. I'm 7th.
Oh my god. You've become a wedge. This is the game that, like, auto mechanics hate.
Cars still
Don't
work?
show them that cars can work in this condition. Oh, Ryan.
Critical damage! I got 7 HP! But
Was that you, Austin?
Oh no!
You're dead, bitch! How does it feel?
This is gonna paint me in a bad light, which, you know, what's new? But I only like fried pickles. I don't like regular pickles. If you fry them, I'm in. Otherwise, I don't want pickles.
That
I
is
like
very
fried,
weird.
but you know, I like them.
It's because it dampens
Oh.
that like sharp tang a
Fine.
little bit.
You should get some half sour pickles.
Just
It's
sounds like a math problem I don't want to participate in.
it's just a pickle that's like closer to cucumber than to pickle. But like full
See, I don't
brine
like
pickle.
cucumbers either.
Yeah, it's
That
nice
one
though. Like,
bothers me because I've heard that it's not a rare opinion. But how can you not like cucumbers? It's
They're
just
literally water discs.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, and I don't like them.
What do you got against water? That's like saying you don't like
water.
70% of yourself.
Well,
How do you switch cars?
You motherfucker! Zyrtex!
You have to, like, go to the camera.
no, Zyrtec is such an asshole.
No! God damn it, Nick!
I hope I already
Ryan.
taken 22
I
damage.
flipped over.
You
and
flipped over
over
about
end.
100 times.
You
That's kind of cool to
motherfucker.
look at.
Austin, you're gonna regret. Trust me when I say you're gonna
Oh
regret
my god,
that damage.
underscore. Underscore.
Oh!
Bus last man standing.
I wonder if they make these buses out of tin because
Yo, she
busting
sucked me.
makes
Get
feel
out of
good.
here.
Sorry.
Oh, here we go. Wow.
Keyboard. Anyone
Oh,
else using the keyboard? They know how
Nah.
to start driving. Hello. Hello.
Oh my god, I'm already gonna flip.
Hey guys.
Oh, I saved it.
no.
Arrow keys?
What
He's
the
right.
fuck, man?
Why am I in manual?
What the fuck? Oh my god, Ryan. You just murdered someone else. You kicked that in front of them and they flipped.
Let's go.
Tell me about why you went up on 2 tires in chat. I want to know.
Well, have you ever gone up on 2 tires?
Well, I could take a guess. They hit a turn too quick.
That seems
Ooh,
most
wait,
likely.
hold on. I've got another guess. They're actually international spies, and they had to get through a really small alleyway.
Jason Statham needs to drive through an alley.
Uh-huh.
You son of a...
Are you guys going backwards?
I
I didn't even realize Bongo Cat was a thing.
Yeah, it took
Cat is
off real
huge.
fast.
Bongo
all
Cat
over
is
this.
pretty good.
I already got the
It is
emote.
good, yeah.
It's so like it's just wholesome. It's just hey, here's a song you
Yeah.
like, and then a cute
Yep.
cat playing along with it.
It's
Do you see the one where he gets really long and goes up into the sky to play the drums?
I did indeed, yeah.
That's so good. He's
Oh,
long.
God.
It's got like meme magic because it's modular. You could
Yeah.
add anything you want to Bongo
It's a
Cat that
2-frame GIF that could be completely transparent in the background, and you just pop it over whatever you want. Have a great time.
Screaming Cowboy Bongo Cat.
Yeah,
No,
you
I
know
have
the
not
one that
seen
goes. Sorry for pivoting. I wouldn't want my parents to like catch me watching a movie that was like a female lead, because I worried that they would be like, "Oh, you're watching this to jerk off to it or something." But I want to point out something they've never said to me in my entire life. But if I was watching like, you know, the Drew Barrymore film, Driving in Cars with Boys, if they came home, I would turn it off, because I'd be like, I don't want them to think I'm watching this just to jerk off to Drew Carey. And by Drew Carey, I mean Drew Barrymore.
Oh my god! That was the best Freudian slip I've ever heard.
Man, you must have really...
He got jacked, dude!
I can't fucking believe you just said that.
He got jacked.
Maybe
Ryan,
not.
Yes.
turn me down in Discord.
I don't know. You
You
said
say I'm too loud.
I think they just don't like you.
I mean, that's true, but like,
You should be able to join again.
Maybe something you did unready, dude.
That's what I'm
no
thinking.
way in hell I'll be able to.
Oh, I have. Oh God. Oh
Wow,
my
this is
God.
like moving walls.
All right. Well, so I just got pinned in the wall, and then car
Oh my
reset
God.
disabled for this event.
Wait, are you dead already?
No, I'm not dead. I'm stuck in a barricade.
People
My
can
tires-
come flip you over.
No, I'm outside of the ring. You'll see when you come back
All
around.
right, yeah, that might be a problem.
Hey guys. Oh, hello.
Oh yeah, you are done.
Oh, I
Thank
cannot get you out there.
You saved me.
Can you just drive around there?
No, I mean, kinda.
Try to
Blarg out.
bash
Blarg out,
your way
no!
through a concrete wall or something.
Oh, can I murder this guy?
Is it the tow truck man?
Yeah, well, he's actually made of adamantium, so...
Don't
Cannot
do it.
kill.
Don't do
Critical
it,
damage.
son of
Oh,
a
no.
bitch. Do you ever
Fourth
think
floor?
that we're actually not that entertaining, and the only
Yes.
reason that we're able to, you know, thrive on a platform like this is because human beings are hardwired to want to be part of a community, no matter how stupid it is? Because
I don't
like I've been
to
watching a
agree
lot
to
of,
it, but yeah, I do.
I've been watching like a lot of other Twitch channels, and sometimes I'll watch them and be like, I don't really find this entertaining. And then something happens on screen, and like 10 people in chat spam an emote, and I go, I'm gonna spam that emote too. And then I do it, and I go, this stream rules.
I'm subscribing. Yeah,
That-
it's a
and-
good format.
I know we keep talking about the culling 2 more than it ever deserves, because like we have talked about it more than there is lifetime hours played of the game in history. But that's the disappointing
try it.
thing, is that the culling 2 is like, the culling did something different. And then the culling 2 was like, nah, let's do the same thing but worse.
Yeah.
It's just like the world's worst way to approach that. Oh, you're done.
It's weird, right? Because the culling one came out like almost first,
Yeah, it was before
And it was
the
different.
usual
It
ones.
was in that
and it was
bracket,
different
too.
than most
Yeah.
BRs. And then they come out with a sequel that has nothing to do with the original.
That was close.
Oh.
Maybe
yeah,
you
no,
just
I agree.
missed. Maybe you missed the point of what was good about Culling 2, and we haven't figured it out yet.
No.
No.
I
Not at all.
think it's actually more sinister.
You think it's more sinister?
I think
Like
we're-
I think it had just because of the way they came out with it. It was like very suspicious.
Yeah.
But is
I don't
it
know.
suspicious if their studio is going to go under and they just decided, let's just put out the thing we have before we run out of money?
I mean, I guess, but I don't know what their point was because
well,
it's
to,
like
to hopefully not run out of money.
You guys want to do a lawnmower race?
didn't work.
Sure,
Sure, why
let's do
not?
it.
Yeah, they clearly it didn't work. I get that.
I can't
I'm
upgrade
just
the lawnmower,
saying,
disregard.
Dark Souls BR. All I'm saying.
Rob.
Why are you saying that?
I don't know why you guys are so against it.
I'm not
I'm
against
just
it, it's just
I'm
too
not
easy.
You're making it too easy.
How is it too easy?
No, when you say Dark Souls BR, the entire internet turns to
Oh,
you
with
and points and
lawnmower, right.
laughs.
Because it would be like
I don't think they point and laugh.
Oh, they point and laugh.
Well,
I have 2 plugged in though.
For some reason, this is obviously not true for everybody here, but I have to boot the game in big picture mode.
Really?
Like always?
Yeah. If I don't boot
That's
it in
some
big
weird
picture,
shit.
I don't get controller access. I will say, like, it worked fine before I broke my controller playing the culling. I think maybe it's like a...
Why were you playing the culling with the controller?
No, the culling 2, I just had the controller plugged in, but because the developers are, you know, not that good.
Yeah, garbage.
I didn't say garbage people, just, you know, Bad at
They
their
just
job.
thanked-
When I shot a window, for whatever reason, the culling 2 was like, let's make your controller vibrate. It's my bad for having it on the desk. Fell off and broke.
Yeah, shattered down.
You get the idea.
To a million pieces.
Look, sweet potato casserole is delicious, all right? It's good.
Oh, baby. I'm dead.
Do they translate? Like, do they in Germany is Coca-Cola Coca-Cola, or is it like Kochnein?
Okay, I was waiting for the hyper exaggerated Rob.
Yeah.
Shut her down.
Yeah.
I think
So
it's
you
so
don't
you
go over
can't
it.
jump out.
We'll curve it inward so we launch into the ring.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I think that would have been a good
What do
idea.
you think? Is it Rocket League?
Oh,
should be a
I'm
death.
fucked, dude.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Rob. I'm rolling you.
I'm out of here. Peace.
Stop
Oh,
this.
I'm still alive.
I'm out. I got out somehow.
Ramp smash.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, Ryan. Oh
I'm
my
coming for you,
god.
Rob. I'm coming for
Good
you,
night.
Rob.
Good night.
Oh, I missed.
Dude, I'm.
That says, Rob, you need to change your game.
Oh yeah, no, I know, but
That's
I don't
against the
ever
Twitch terms
do
of
that.
service. Like eating a hot pepper on stream.
Wait, that's against TOS now?
Self-harm,
Everything.
baby.
Yeah.
That counts as self-harm?
Yeah.
It's hot, isn't it?
It's not up to you to determine. It's up to the Twitch.
No, but like if I eat Tabasco sauce on a burrito, are they mad?
Yo, that's
What if you
dangerous.
eat Tabascus sauce?
Oh, well, you definitely can't do that.
What happened to that guy?
Oh, you don't want to know. Yeah,
It's a long
not-
story.
Yeah.
Oh, is it one of those?
yeah.
And
They would not know if you were like sipping on cum in the background of a Twitch.
Oh, come on.
They wouldn't know.
but if
They
you were
could tell
like
from the
every 10 subs, I'll drink a shot of cum, they would know.
Yeah.
Would that be against
Not
TOS?
again!
If you're not showing someone coming into the shot class,
Yeah, is cum in itself a banned substance?
it might not be.
Yeah.
No one's
Let's
ever
be
done
the
it.
people that make them write down that rule. We can be the ones.
Is there staff in here? Can you confirm? Can you search?
Pets. Pets Magoo.
Yeah.
Leave pets alone.
Yeah, pets, I never want you to answer anything that could actually get you in trouble. Same with you, Concrete Entree.
Don't call him a cunt.
Robert!
I mean, there are banned substances on Twitch, so I can imagine that jizz could be one of them.
Is heroin
If you,
legal?
what if you had
All
like a
drugs are
rod of
legal.
uranium and you wanted to stream
What?
it? You probably couldn't stream uranium rods.
You couldn't stream uranium rods?
Yeah, because where did you get it? Yeah, can you IRL stream building a hydrogen bomb? I bet not.
Can you IRL stream building a hydrogen bong?
A standard
deserve
dude's
everything
bucket
better.
would be the most illegal thing ever if they. What?
Nick,
Hopefully that counts as a change.
Yes.
what was the cum bucket?
Someone in my chat said standard dude's bucket, and they were referring to that apparently some men keep a bucket under their desk.
What?
Nope, I'm here to tell you that no
There-
man
there is-
does that.
That is nowhere near common enough to have a name.
Just in case you cum? You gotta keep a bucket. Oh, whoop.
Oh, we got one coming up. There it
I
goes.
can guarantee that does not exist.
I feel
never
cum
heard of
coming. Oh, that's
no,
Ryan's.
but am I look
Good stuff.
I don't
Great
wanna
work.
be, I'll,
Thank you.
I'll be the
Chat.
Rob here. I'll do it. We talked about it before, but like, there's two obvious easy options. You come into something that you throw away,
Yeah.
or you come into something that you wash.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go. We're done. Why you gotta
Don't
do
go
anything?
in the. Don't go in the sink.
The
I was really
value-
afraid you were gonna bring up
Yeah.
a third option.
No, but like I don't see the value in coming into something that you wash, really. Because I just feel like,
Do you not value your girlfriend?
well, I don't wash her. I mean,
What a terrible response to that.
I'm not in there
Come
with
here,
like
babe.
cotton swabs
Time to wash you
afterwards,
out.
just like digging out my jizz.
I don't think.
A truck
Coming
instead of a
on
car.
figurines is called hot gluing.
Stop.
No, it's
this.
not.
That's
No, it's not.
Fucking, that's actually hilarious, though.
It's called coming on figurines. It doesn't get a name.
Grandma's voice.
How is that common enough to have a name?
It doesn't get a name because a name is for things that are legitimate.
It has
Is
that
this like the
too.
next car game, people?
Yeah, this is next car game.
This is that. They just changed the name of it at some point to Wreckfest.
It turns out
I-
next car
yeah.
game is
I got used to it. It didn't seem
it's
weird
not
anymore
a
to me.
good name for your car game.
What
I
car
don't know,
game are you
man.
playing? Next car
Snakes
game.
on a plane did really poorly. in
It
theaters,
stopped
probably.
having any meaning because I heard it so many times. So next car
Mm.
game just didn't sound weird anymore.
Do you know the story with Snakes on a Plane, by the way? With
Yes.
how, like,
Yeah, the
snakes on a
snakes
plane.
got on the plane and then
That
No, I
guy,
mean, not the plot
Samuel
of
L.
the movie,
Jackson was
like-
like, you know, why don't you call the movie Snakes on a Plane? And I'll do it. And then they did it.
Yeah, basically. He was like,
I didn't hate that movie.
it was okay.
It's so I went and saw it at a midnight Thursday showing.
Oh my god, you were just aching for it.
I was a meme lord at the time, and I was like, "Isn't it? It's gonna be funny, Snakes
At
on a
the
Plane."
time.
But then the movie was just—it's like Sharknado. It knows that it's trying to be bad, so it just gets through hello sport.
It was earlier than Sharknado, so.
But
it
it's the
was
same.
just better.
It's like
it's
the
the same
difference
thing,
between like you know,
Who's
like
racing in a
an
harvester?
Evil Dead and like a Sharknado. It's like if
Yeah,
something's
Evil Dead is amazing.
if something's outwardly trying to be.
What the
Well,
fuck?
I'm not using the right touchstone here because Evil Dead is amazing, but
Yeah, Evil Dead's fantastic.
you know it's excuse me.
Fucking what the hell?
What?
What is this?
You can't do that on television.
Get me out!
I started in first, so I'm just like super okay. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. Oh.
Yeah, did you hit the Carvester?
No, we're good. We're good.
Oh, did
Why
you?
didn't they call it a Carvester?
I think Austin just used his bucket.
Yeah, save that for the next Twisted Metal.
Yeah.
No, this map sucks.
Does it?
Yeah, it's just one of the regular race maps.
Yeah, it looks like a bunny though.
Guitar solo.
Oh, you know what?
It looks more like a penis.
I was thinking
with
it
a
looks
big
like an
ball sack.
elephant,
Yeah? Oh, that's
like an
Elephant
upside down elephant.
I'm
It looks
really
like
seeing the profile of a penis. And
It's
there's,
the
like, a little
incredibly
What
like
are you talking?
swingy ball and dick. Like,
Yes,
he's,
I do
like,
see the
winding
I
it
see
up.
the balls, but your dick
yeah.
should not look
Well, you
like
see
that.
the ball, and the dick goes up. It's one of those curler ones.
Yeah, one of those
and the dick
incredibly
goes
thin
up.
brontosaurus dicks.
It's a gonzo dick.
Why?
You guys can have my legs if I die.
The basis of comedy. Could you please tell me the name of that track that you're requesting? Because I've been looking for it, but I don't know where it is.
Can you also tell me what is the basis of comedy?
He
Because
says,
I'm really not sure.
Well, to answer both your questions, he says, "I wish I freaking knew." You and me both, buddy.
Repetition is the basis of comedy.
Hey, look! It's the basis of comedy. I wonder what his real name is.
Mm.
You think it's repetition?
What I do at the start of a show is I say a couple of things the same that are stupid, and then later it's a good callback for the third segment, and then the comedy is what's going to happen at that point.
Repetition is the basis of comedy.
Mm.
Is my chat talking about periods?
Is that a
That's always
problem?
good.
It's one of the best forms of punctuation.
Question marks?
So
Full
again,
stop.
I want this to be clear that every time I say that young men are the most persecuted group on planet Earth, I don't actually believe it. But I will say one of the perks of being a woman, you do have an excuse at the ready if you don't want to go somewhere. Yeah, but,
But it
if,
sounds
if
so
I was
fake.
the boss and one of my workers was like, "I can't come in today, I have a headache,"
Yeah.
inside I would judge them. Absolutely. I wouldn't disbelieve them, but I'd be like, "Yeah, you know, you got a headache, I tore my meniscus, you know, shit happens. Come to
I
work."
feel like most women don't generally
Yeah.
go around telling
Yeah.
people that they're on their period.
I don't
though.
think
But-
so.
I can't come into work today. I'm on my period.
You could. You could be like, "I can't come in today, I feel really bad." And they'd be like, "Oh, what's wrong?" And you'd be like, "Lady trouble." And they'd be like, "Yikes, say no more. All right, see you tomorrow."
Ew.
Yeah.
Generates lots of fun.
It's a fun video game.
What? Zertex, are you okay?
So I decided to make one of those accounts on one of those anime sites where you can make a list of the animes that you watched and like you can keep track of stuff. So I was going through this list and I realized like I think maybe anime fans have too much time on their hands or something.
Sorry.
They want you to
go
keep
ahead.
track of every individual episode and whether or not you've watched it. And then where you watched it, like did you download a file? Did you stream it? Did you buy a DVD? Like nobody has time to do that. Just list the whole series. I just wanted a list of names.
Hey, so this is coming from a place of no judgment.
Yeah.
I'm
This is my favorite way to
asking.
start a sentence.
Absolutely, you do that a lot.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm just asking. See, people already said "fuck off, Rob." I haven't even said anything yet. Okay, so no, seriously, no judgment. Why is that a part of the like culture to it? Is like
What?
showing people which ones or how many you.
Oh, it's because, well, it's for two reasons. So you can compare them with your friends and say, did you watch this? You might like this. And then it's so you can get an easy access way to see other things that you might associate with the ones you have watched. So
I
it's
don't
to
think
build
it's
like a
that
sense of
crazy,
peace.
actually. Like, I made the joke, but I don't think that's really the weirdest thing in the world to want to share what animes you've watched.
It's not as weird as keeping like a spreadsheet of what you jerked off to.
Well, because I ask because I mean, like, I watch a lot of television shows, you know, like all the time, and movies and shit. But I've never felt compelled to write them all down. You know what I mean? That's why
I feel like though, if there was just a website that did that, like, is like, here's all the movies you've watched and all the games you've played and TV shows you've watched, I feel like that wouldn't be that weird of a list. To
I
have.
just had.
I suppose not.
This is not. It's probably a 5-figure invention, okay? But hear me out here. It's a Google Chrome extension called Spreadsheet, and
okay,
what it does is it keeps track of the video that was the terminus point for your porn viewing experience. So if you ever close a tab and don't go back to the search directory, it logs that and goes, oh, at 11:34 p.m. you exited this website and this was your terminal point. And then it like collates a list of your preferences and etc. And then it threatens to expose them to the public unless you pay them a Bitcoin.
Seems like a great system to never sign up for.
Think about
I'm into it.
You know what
personally
America didn't do though?
What's that?
Stab America in the back on December 7th, 1941 at the military base of Pearl Harbor in Hawaii.
Okay, yeah.
A day that shall live in infamy.
Yeah, it will. You're not wrong. I was gonna say that America is great. Get fucked, Europe. You suck! Freedom rules!
The other part of me wants it to be terrible because Star Wars fans just don't deserve a good movie anymore.
Yeah.
Why would you want to punish yourself to get them?
Oh, because I don't care that much.
I hope they, like, bring back Obi-Wan just, like, butt-fucking Jar Jar for, like, 30 minutes in the movie. Just,
Yoda
like, nothing
shoots
else. That would be an interesting
Ewan McGregor in the head with, like, a blaster, and he was the Sith the whole time.
But then Ewan McGregor shoots first, so, like...
Exactly. He deserved it.
Right, yeah. And it's,
now you're speaking my
fine.
I know, you would love it in particular, to be honest with you.
Hey, be cool. That's not. Both of those were the exact opposite of being cool. I just want you to know that I don't think you're cool anymore.
I'm so bad. Winner? I'm not even on the last lap yet.
Yeah, you are pretty bad.
Probably didn't wreck it all. I don't know if they're trolling me back or if it's really easy to fool your chat into thinking that I believe dumb things. Maybe it's because I act kind of stupid.
I think there's so many of both that it's hard to tell, right?
Yeah, it makes it difficult.
Oh, Jesus.
There are some incredibly stupid people out there, but, you know, we don't have to call them out directly,
They're
so
not
we'll
in
just
my
let them
chat.
figure it out themselves.
Arguable.
Not even arguable, just true.
I would never disrespect you like that, Chad.
Yeah, you would.
While I'm live on the air.
Okay.
There's like a minute of downtime.
Jesus Christ, dude!
Now that's what I'm talking about. That's more...
Oh, no! Alright, I'm out.
Are you dead
already?
No, but I just took 50 damage in one hit.
Oh, yeah, that is pretty bad.
I made Swedish meatballs yesterday, actually. You
Give me a
love a
sweet
Swedish
meat.
I have had Swedish meatballs on many occasions.
Get
Yeah.
robbed, don't get me.
Don't get robbed.
I frequent
IKEA, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's pronounced Akida.
It's actually pronounced Ikea.
That's probably gotten bad
It's
by now.
actually pronounced IKEA.
It's wrong, actually. I talked to a Swedish guy once.
Get out of here.
Congratulations. I didn't realize I was talking to a world traveler.
Oh, God.
That was
24-hour-old,
just
not
embarrassing.
refrigerated Swedish meatballs. I shouldn't eat those.
Why don't
Don't
you
eat
put
those.
things in the fridge?
I actually don't. I don't have room in my fridge. There's like
Make
there's
room
Like,
in the fridge.
no, there's no room. We have leftover lasagna and shepherd's pie in the fridge.
Alright, cool. That's 2 shelves. What's
That's
on the other
2
8
things
shelves
of
in
the
your
fridge.
Got a lot of vegetables and shit.
Those go in the crisper.
I'll take a picture of my fridge after the show, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Just in the freezer.
You took ground beef
Yeah.
out of the fridge
Yeah,
to make the meatballs.
correct.
Why don't you
Oh,
put
so
the
they should leave a gap.
meatballs in the space where the ground beef used to be?
You realize Swedish meatballs have a sauce, right? Like,
Do they get bigger?
Well, yeah, I don't want you to pour the sauce over the meatballs as they just sit on the shelf. I mean, like it should be in a dish or something.
Yeah, and you realize that like the ground beef takes up a certain amount of space, and then that plus the other shit in the dish takes up more space, right?
I mean, like a little bit more, yeah.
It takes a considerable amount more. It's in a container.
The ground beef comes in a container too, so it should have the same space for the container after the beef has sauce on it.
Did the sauce come from dry ingredients that didn't have to be in the refrigerator?
No.
We're trying to get to the bottom of
ingredients
where
for the
these
sauce
extras
came out of the fridge.
Yes.
This is like a TARDIS situation. Presumably, you also consumed some of the ground beef when you ate the meatballs the first time.
It was in a.
What are you talking about?
The ground beef was in a Ziploc bag.
Where are the meatballs now?
The meatballs are on the stove.
Is there no room to put them in a Ziploc bag and then throw them in the fridge?
Maybe, but like probably.
I feel like Rob might have found perpetual motion.
Or like a
I don't know.
Tupperware container or something.
You guys realize that when you cook, if you put a bunch of things together, there's more volume of stuff in the pan than previously, right?
But then you realize that is not how matter works.
Have you ever cooked a thing?
I cook all the time.
If you if you make a soup, you're telling me that the vegetables are going to take up more room before you make the soup than the soup itself.
Yeah.
Then you guys have you don't know.
Probably that would say.
Well, I mean, you're adding 3 gallons of water.
You are adding water.
You're
I'll
adding
give you that.
a shitload of water. What the fuck are you guys talking about?
Let me talk
This
you
is
through
fucking ridiculous.
Okay.
Is this a soup?
Let me talk you through. So we got on our kitchen
There's a
table.
bunch of sauce in the fucking thing.
Hey,
he keeps getting higher. I love
fuck
it.
this because you guys are being stupid and ridiculous.
What
on the kitchen table, there's
You
a
take
side
a
of
photo of
beef.
your fridge. That's
There's
all I
a
ask.
side of beef.
I'm
There's
taking
a
I'll take a
stack of
picture.
celery, a bag of onions, a bag of potatoes. Put that shit together, it became smaller.
Yeah, and then you put a bunch of goddamn water in the pot because you're making a soup, and then it's bigger by volume.
A container of broth, which was also bigger.
If I'm being fair, I didn't realize you made Swedish meatballs in soup.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was Swedish meatball soup.
Have you guys? You guys have used?
Stop going to gaslight by saying we've never cooked. We've obviously all cooked here except Austin.
No, clearly you have no idea what Swedish fucking meatballs are.
It's meatballs and sauce.
This guy eats Swedish meatballs once, and he's going, we have no idea. What... Corey talked to a Swedish person once.
He told me specifically it takes less room in your fridge.
Swedish goddamn meatballs.
Basically,
to my original point, no, I shouldn't eat that unrefrigerated Swedish.
Correct.
Meatballs.
Yeah.
All right. Good. Okay.
I just don't understand.
24 hours. Don't you understand, Austin?
No.
You not under fucking stand.
I don't get how we dip into politics for like 5 seconds and then we leave.
Yeah.
Then we talk about the fucking matter space alignment of meatballs and everyone loses their goddamn minds.
All right, just eat the meatballs. See if I care.
I've had enough.
All right,
of this
back to
bullshit.
Rob.
I just thought it was like an innocent question. It's like why?
Is it an innocent question?
Well, I think you're taking it hard, and I can understand why.
Are you fucking kidding me? This is the guy.
I'm talking in a very calm tone of voice. I'm de-escalating
Earlier in
this.
the baseball segment was like, sometimes chat says, I'm wrong, but they don't give you a reason why you're wrong.
I'm bringing the emotion out of it, so cooler heads.
Oh,
prevail.
God damn it.
I would like to pose my question.
Yeah, by all means, go for it.
And this is without judgment.
Yeah.
But why cook Swedish meatballs if you got lasagnas left over?
Because if you consume the same food a couple of days in a row, you get kind of bored of it, don't you?
I mean, I disagree, but I think that's a valid reason.
There's another reason, which is, as I said initially, the ground beef would have gone bad if I didn't cook it. So I had to cook it.
So it's really just, it's like a planning issue further upstream.
To a degree, I suppose.
It's food logistics.
It didn't defrost in time when we were making the shepherd's pie, so we had it left over ground
It's
beef.
bad that the beef was so rude to defrost so slowly.
See, this is exactly. I'm tucking in a cob toad. Yeah, sure. Piece of fucking garbage.
What?
Wow.
I was just. All right, I was being kind of a jerk, but I'll give you that.
Oh boy, I really wish I could ban people in your chat because they're a bunch of fucking cunts in there.
It's not a big issue. It's
no, they're like cunts. That's the word. That's the perfect word for it. Actually. No,
we have a okay. So here's like pulling the veil back on the NLSS, and this is why after the show I go and I sit in the like sensory deprivation chamber for like 15 minutes. Is because if we're gonna toe the line on the show, we gotta be okay with the occasional toe over the line, and not be like we gotta blow the whole thing up.
Oh no, I know. I've been smiling this entire time.
You know, we
really?
Yeah, no, I've been yelling with a smile.
We gotta reestablish the bounds of like, you know, we believe that there's good intentions, so like everything is okay. Otherwise, we're gonna end up only saying Napoleon Dynamite quotes on the show, and
that's a fair point.
It's gonna slowly erode the fan base that we've made over the past many years.
I was gonna ask for a picture of the fridge again.
I still do want to see the picture, but I can wait until. I'm being serious. I can wait until.
I'll get you that.
And that's fine.
I mean, there's so much aggression.
You can guarantee there's gonna be a fucking picture. This originally came from this is 30 minutes of ridicule for a person. Keep in mind, a person saying there wasn't enough room in the fridge. A completely innocuous statement that is completely normal.
Well, I would say followed by a series of innocuous questions as well.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah. I'm at 78, but I'm also in 18th place. So
I hit my brakes so I don't drive into people.
I'm mad when I get ganked, but this time I did spin Nick out, get trapped against the wall, and then shunted like 5 times in a row right after. So
what is a shunt anyway?
It's when smack someone on the side.
Your body can't,
you know,
get fluid out anymore. You install like a little valve that just drains it.
Yeah,
honestly, it's also when you tell a vagina to be quiet.
Wow.
Okay.
They're called women, Robert, not vaginas.
Oh my god.
You Philistine.
It's actually the next mechanic in Scum. You can shit on your piss, and next you're gonna be able to shit on your,
You can shush your piss and shit, and I mean, I don't mean it as a pejorative. I mean,
No. I know. I've been starting to say that about players that get drafted in the NFL, and I feel like an old ass man. It's like, yeah, the kid seems like he's got a good head on his shoulders.
Dude, they're childlike adults, basically.
More or less.
They were also talking about Fortnite, and I was like, hell yeah.
It's like
it's old school, man. Twitch Prime's over. Now it's all about gift subbing. And bounties.
Yeah, dude.
Turbos, yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy, dude.
It's like a 50% tip that lasts for 30 days.
Yo, and they can renew for $1.
They can renew for $1
or
now.
they could not renew for $0.
Yo, but why would you encourage that?
Yeah, that seems like a bad idea.
Because by positioning myself as like anti my users spending money, they'll give me more money.
People are gonna.
Oh, come on! What the hell, dude?
Again.
Look.
My car is very sick. Please.
I had the prime opportunity to cut you off, and I took it.
The Twitch Prime opportunity,
dude. Lap 2 of 5.
Oh no!
I love that the concrete on the sides of the track gets broken up when you hit it enough. That's such a nice touch.
That's bullshit. This is how you know there's no benevolent God.
God damn it.
I slowed down to give Hoppin some space because I respect him as a driver. And then the person behind me just fucking T-boned me like a car crusher.
Next time,
fix someone out.
Next time people die, can they not die in the middle of the course?
That'd be nice.
You also always have the courtesy of knowing where you're gonna go.
The game not bug out if you're fucking like
That's the end of my life.
If your cat could turn into a bus, would it be ethical to ride inside of it?
Is this a Miyazaki? Why do I think of it? I have like a mental picture of a cat bus.
My Neighbor Totoro.
Oh.
My neighbor Jeff.
That's the Toro, man. He's local.
Yeah. Real shit, kid. That's very, very funny.
That's good. Yeah.
That meme really didn't last very long, though. Bongo Cat came in right after.
Hey, you motherfucker! Who was that? Chad, I'm sorry to have interrupted you there. Who was that? Somebody took off like 60 HP in one turn. You son of a bitch!
Who is the most attractive member of the NLSS? It's probably Josh.
It's Josh. It's 100% Josh. Yeah. Yeah.
It's Hafu.
Oh,
Cobalt,
yeah.
don't make it weird. I
don't
was
think
just
you
talking
got
about how I
Hafu
wanted to fuck Josh, and then you had to make it all strange.
Oh well.
As someone with no bias, it's Josh.
Yeah, it's John. Very clearly me at a close second. I mean, it's almost like it's like 2 ones, really.
You're the most dangerous.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
So if you're looking for the bad boy of the group, that's probably you.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
let's
Yeah,
map
well.
all of our personalities to NSYNC members.
All right, so I'm the muscle.
I just fucking spit everywhere.
Who is the best fuck of the group? That would be me.
Well, if you guys are into bondage, it's definitely me. I'm just kidding.
That was too sincere.
That was very. I thought that joke would roll over better than
Nah,
it did.
you
but
said it
didn't.
way
Yeah,
too
no.
deadpan
It was
for that
very. It was too serious. I think.
Yeah.
It also had like a little vibe of like, I'm just kidding unless you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really did.
No, I mean, it also probably had the vibe of I'm not kidding.
Yeah, but like, it probably really is. I'm just kidding, unless you want to.
Because it's true.
Okay, NLSS member most likely to be into bondage. Go.
I guess I'm gonna say Rob. All right, Rob and Nick.
Like, it would be really shocking if Malf was.
Would it?
Yeah, I don't see him
I
that
don't
way.
think I would be shocked if it.
No?
That's
No, I
the thing
wouldn't
with
either.
bondage. Is I think you're never shocked when
Oh.
someone's into bondage. You're like, yeah, I guess that
Tie
makes
it up,
sense.
maybe.
Just let him
but-
tie me up.
Yeah, shocked is a different thing, I guess, because it's electricity.
God.
Yeah.
I don't have cluster headaches, but I've had really bad migraines my whole life, and I can sort of empathize with someone having that kind of pain, and that shit is the
Dude,
worst. It's like
sometimes-
debilitating. You can't
Yeah.
see, you can't move, I can't speak.
Sometimes
just
I wake
murders
up
you.
and I have
Yeah.
like a really really bad migraine, and then I just like drink a glass of water and I'm like, I'm good to go.
Oh,
You ever
That is
try that
not
one?
me.
Yeah.
You try that one?
sometimes I have depression, but then I'm just, you know what? I'm happy.
I just
Fuck
think
it.
about all the
I'm
good
not
things in
smart.
my life, and
Yeah.
actually, you know what my favorite depression argument is to just will depression away is
Okay.
why would you be depressed? Think about all the horrible things happening to less fortunate people out there.
Right. right. That's always
Clearly, your sadness is invalidated by their worst situation.
Just think about like children starving to death and like covered with insects in another part of the world. Don't you feel better now?
Oh,
Think
man.
about the sheer number of YouTube subscribers you have.
There you go.
Well, you sad because you're a loser? Well, guess what? You lose at that too. Other people are losing harder.
Why can't you lose better, loser?
I got this one like rare wild card, and I don't want to redeem it because it's like too good to use syndrome.
Well, that's
I
good
don't
for like a
wanna waste
planeswalker. If you're gonna pop it on anything, pop it on a
But the
planeswalker.
meta
you know?
can change, and I might use it on one that immediately is useless.
Austin.
You said Austin twice, and then you didn't say anything
no
afterwards.
replies. Might
Just
be-
do what I did and play like. Oh, you reset. Play.
If humans disappeared from the planet, what do you think would become the dominant animal species?
That's a great question.
Dinosaurs would come back.
The problem is we just can't exist at the same time as them,
Yeah.
so they take the default position.
Because we are dinosaurs.
They're just hiding in the hollow earth right now.
In Hillary Clinton.
I guess
Waiting for
to
them.
answer your question, dinosaurs, I think, is.
Yeah, I guess so.
probably
It's like a
dinosaurs,
logical.
Yeah.
But I was actually. What do you mean by dominant species?
Well, like humans are considered probably the dominant species on the
Yeah,
planet.
top
right
of the
now,
food
right?
chain.
Yeah,
Right.
we all other animals bow to our whim, more or less.
Yeah.
So like,
Oh.
there would probably be an animal that would usurp our throne.
You know,
in
put
that.
on like a suit and tie and like drive
Scar.
to an
Start to go to
office.
work.
Right,
and have
right.
I'm
to,
picturing like a gorilla driving a
some
car,
pottery.
being like really mad.
Okay, now I want to go down this road. Actually.
Chimps are officially in the Stone Age, dude.
Really?
Maybe
Yeah.
it would be chimps.
They're pretty smart. Like,
Could be.
Yeah.
They make beer.
But if evolution is real, how can there still be monkeys, though?
Great
Ah,
point.
good point.
no one
Great.
solved. That's a classic problem. It's a P
Fuck.
equals NP evolution problem.
I guess God would just figure it out then.
Super bacteria, yeah. That's the one.
Dude, they should just spin a wheel. If humans go extinct, they'll be like, all right, who's the next contestant on? Don't blow yourselves up. All right, and it's, okay, it's spider monkeys. Here's 3 million years, spider monkeys. Good luck.
How about Spiders the size of monkeys.
Also horrifying.
What if tomorrow science was like, oh hey, we made a monkey talk and do math?
Yeah.
What do you think happened?
Like, they aren't gonna do anything different, are they?
I don't know, man.
We are, like, as a species, actively exercising the self-control necessary not to blow ourselves up all the time, right?
Yeah.
Barely, yeah.
Less so, yeah. Now these, but no, dude, they were trying for a time to open up a nuclear power plant, like in Jersey, like right on the Jersey Shore, right next to.
You already got Indian Point.
Well, you know, like they were just like, well, the guys is completely safe. Like, yeah, but that the even if it's like a 1 in 1 million chance, if it happens, that fucks shit up forever.
Yeah.
Forever. It's not worth it.
I prefer my power generation to just like really slowly, irreparably destroy the planet.
Yeah.
So that we don't
Like
realize until it's like
boiling a frog.
Way too late.
So would it be monkeys?
No, probably not, right? Not for a while, at least.
Like, the gorillas, I think, have a pretty solid chance of just destroying every other animal.
They have thumbs.
Like horrific though, is
What?
like. Here's the thing: human beings are so fucking sweet.
Yeah, dude, I love
Dude,
humans.
I love a human being.
It's insane. Goodbye. Oh my god, I lived. We have insulated ourselves so much from the dangers that every other creature on Earth has to deal with. Like, if we left planet Earth, yeah, maybe gorillas would be like the dominant species. But if like 11 wolves just found a gorilla, they would just tear it apart, like, and eat it for sustenance.
Dude, I think a gorilla could beat the shit out of some of them.
Out of 11 wolves?
Yeah, I don't
It
think
would
it's
be like, he would beat one down and then 2 more would come. Okay, yeah.
Some would definitely.
You know what?
There'd be
9
lateral damage.
wolves drop
Even
onto an
How
island.
many wolves could one gorilla kill? Or like how many wolves could one gorilla take on?
2.
I'll tell you what. No, he can take on more than 2 wolves.
Probably like 4 or 5, right?
These gorillas are not Winston from Overwatch. They don't have the jump smash ability.
A
But
gorilla
dude,
could
gorillas are
tear
so
out
strong.
my arms from my arm socket.
Without trying.
Yeah.
Wolves also fight, so consider
You know, that's a great point.
I can't argue with you anymore.
He's right. He's very right.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Bear. I bet there's a chance that a gorilla could take on 11 wolves and kill them all, but he bleeds to death at the end.
Yeah.
Wolfgang, kill them all.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing. Like,
Oh,
we are.
fine.
I mean, 11 wolves could also kill a human being, but
Yeah,
that's
very
why
easily.
That's why we cut down all the forests and built the houses there. So like now we're safe inside of our houses. 11
Yeah.
wolves are not gonna break into your house and kill you. That would be insane. That'd be all over the news.
In England, they just killed every wolf that was alive.
It's a really like good idea.
Humans weren't in control of the planet right now, and wolves just roamed among us.
Yeah.
There'd be the danger of just like walking outside and getting your ass eaten up.
Dude, you know, you think we're beyond that. There are people who, you know, walking 20 miles to their job, dodging fucking lions and shit on their morning
just to
commute.
eat ass.
Who is
Yeah.
walking 20 miles to their job dodging lions?
Just to eat ass.
Not in America.
No, why would you live 20 miles away from your work in that situation? What's keeping you in the village? Don't even Chad NL ...
Oh, they're getting you.
Show me an anecdote of a dude, he wakes up and then he walks through the fucking savannah to go to his office. What's his office?
Real thing.
Well, you
Like
didn't
South
say that
Africa
to
or
get
something,
on
right?
it.
Yeah, in Africa.
So he wakes up in, you
people
know,
walking from their villages. to cities.
Johannesburg, South Africa, and he's like, you know, he takes his tiger spray and he walks
All the
out.
way over to Cape Town.
Is there really tiger spray?
This is absurd.
Probably.
It also did
don't
come
pick
with headphones.
the
yeah.
stadium map. Whatever the name of this map is, never pick
All
it
right,
again.
Hilltop Stadium.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Haha, I took a harvester. Haha, I hit him with my car.
Jerky. By the way, I'm joking. I'm not actually offended by any of that. It was just a joke.
Oh, I hit the streamer.
I think it's a penis.
Over and his nuts were hanging down and his butt was all dirty.
Very rude.
To be honest.
I get the streamer.
Well, in both ways.
Right, yeah, the gross way.
Oh no. There's so many different permutations. I hit the streamer.
It's a front tail.
I'm not saying it's anything new. I'm just saying it's better than your brain thinks it is.
I'm kind of an anti-mixer on it.
Dude, speaking of better than your brain thinks it is, now I don't know if this is the case, but I saw a post on shitty food porn, and it was meatballs that are cooked in a crock pot covered in grape jelly.
That seems highly bad.
That seems real gross.
Sounds disgusting, right?
I could get with it.
Everyone in the comments was defending that dish.
Really?
And now I feel like I have to try it.
Well,
but it sounds gross.
Your country is responsible for some of the greatest culinary finds of the 21st century, but also doubtlessly many of the most unforgivable sins. For example, who's putting marshmallows on top of sweet potatoes?
Okay, you take your fucking hands off.
That's a vegetable. It doesn't make any sense.
It is delicious. It is goddamn delicious. You can eat a dick.
He walks up and then he just stops and he throws the ring on the ground.
Oh yeah.
Screw this.
I like when the ring boy is a dog.
Oh no.
Oh, the frame rate.
Yeah,
no.
I'm sitting here at a lovely 3.
Sorry.
Oh, dude, I'm this. I got an itching story for you. Last night, top of my foot, very itchy. Scratched it a lot. Then it suddenly really hurt. Turned the light on. I tore the skin off the top of my foot.
Yeah, that's
I
really
keep doing
bad.
that too, actually.
Yeah.
I keep
Just
getting
burns.
itchy spots on the edges of my fingers, and then I itch them, and then the skin comes off.
Got a couple holes in my foot now.
And then they burn like shit when you wash your hands, too, which isn't very fun.
Have you smoked any drugs out of a spoon lately?
No. It's some kind of allergy thing. I just don't know why it's happening to my fingers.
Is that how you do it?
I don't know. You always see on the shows they
smoke it out of
They
a
take the spoon and they put the lighter and then they suck it up through like an old ballpoint
They
pen
melt
tube.
it all in the spoon and then they just take a sip.
Wait, Red Dead 2? Okay, apparently Red Dead 2 has nuts on its horses.
Whiskey for my
thank
man.
goodness.
Nuts for my horses. That means I'm gonna have to do so much editing if I ever put it on YouTube.
I think that means you officially won't play it.
Dude, if a mermaid's boobs are that dangerous, a horse's nuts, that's like the nuclear option.
Oh yeah, what happened with that? I saw memes about that on the
I mean, I edited the boobs out of the siren fight in the Darkest Dungeon.
You are
it's not me, dude. It's first off, it's your fucking country, but it's also YouTube's inconsistent discipline.
How much definition is there in this nipple?
I mean, it's clearly a nipple.
It's like, can you see the little hairs on it, or like?
You don't
is
need
it
to
a
see
nice
the hairs
nipple?
for it to be obscene by YouTube standard. I'm just saying.
Can you feed a baby out of it?
I literally cut out like 6 seconds of video and people lost their fucking minds.
I'm pretty sure I've had nipples in some YouTube videos that I just didn't give a shit about. And I got lucky, I guess.
99.99% of the time, you're going to be totally fine, and I also recognize that. But simultaneously, why take the chance?
You know, there are straight up like music videos that have just like basically hardcore pornography on YouTube.
That's the thing, is
that
there's
have, like,
people that
millions of views.
Yes, and people are like, well, there's one video that shows it and it didn't get banned, but there's also one video that showed it that got banned.
Right. Yeah,
Why would you mess with it? Like,
why are we so scared of nipples?
Dude, I know. I would love to
know,
just
man.
put it here because fuck, suck my dick.
What are the
you know,
nipples?
like,
I mean, in general, like, I understand the vagina.
Dude.
I understand the penis. But why the nipples?
Nobody is scared of nipples. I don't want to make this like an American thing. It's your fucking country.
No,
Your country does it too.
Thing. Yeah.
My country does it because your country tells us what to do. You know, we are like, what's Big Brother doing? Oh, okay, we'll blur the nipples then. Fair enough.
No, okay, so like it's not, in fairness, it's not just like the censors. Like on movie night, there were a couple of movies that had nudity in it. Technically not against the rules on Twitch, but I had to have long conversations over email with Twitch staff being like, "Hey, you were showing
hell, Kate?
on your stream?" And I was like, "No, there was a nipple." And people are like, "Oh, Rob, I'm sorry, but I have to report you.
Yeah.
There's a nipple here, and my poor virgin eyes have never seen such a horrible travesty."
Well, it's also like the shit pisses me off because like nobody actually cares about the 6 seconds of video. But I guess like streams and videos are so boring that if you ever get the chance to talk about the meta narrative of what went into it, that's 10 times more entertaining to people. It's like, how was the NLSS today? Oh, it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. What'd you think about the docket? Oh, this 8-page essay about my thoughts on the fucking docket that's completely irrelevant every single time. It's just, you never know with the policy, dude. Is like,
what's the most vulgar of the penis vagina nipple combo? Like, which is the most vulgar? It's gotta be the
Spreading your
penis,
vagina
right?
open.
yeah, I feel like a context.
No, without context.
Whoa, okay.
A contextless vagina. I can say
spread your
cunts.
testicles
Doesn't bother me.
No, you
out.
can say cunts. It's just when you say it in reference to.
No, it's because, as usual, I got interrupted halfway through a 2-syllable word. Which is what this show has been about for the past 3 months. If you have a contextless vagina, I would say, that, I mean, none of it's offensive. But that's the one where I'd be like, I guess, yeah, I mean, like, there it is.
Well, I
Well,
forgot
are we-
what.
The perspective of what would piss off censors most out of any combo?
Well,
No, I just mean to you. Like, which to you is the most vulgar in your opinion?
The most
Okay,
vulgar.
it's a man bent over, spreading his
Without context.
Male asshole would be.
I would say
No, but the nuts spread out though, specifically.
That's context.
that
what?
is pretty context.
How is that
I just
context?
mean the there. It's just no spreading, no presenting. It's just there.
Male asshole.
Presenting.
I don't. With the
Yeah.
context, I didn't tell you where he is.
Really though?
Yes. I think if like it was a hairy male butt, that would be the one where I
But
would.
I feel like that's the one you see the least of vulgarity though.
You're allowed to show flaccid penises on HBO, but never a hard penis.
Yeah.
Unless
You know
you-
what? I wanted to find issue with that, but I actually agree 100%. It actually doesn't matter.
I feel like a hard dick always looks funny, man. It looks ready for something like that's not gonna
I
get.
know what
you
it's
know?
ready for.
It's ready for something. Yeah.
It's ready for something it's not gonna get.
It
It's
is.
like, what are you doing looking like that?
Dicks are pretty weird. It's
They're-
like a weird little meat tentacle
It's-
that we
yeah.
got.
No, it's not a tentacle. It's a fucking needle. It's a syringe.
There's so many like.
It's
Yeah,
a
it's
meat
a syringe. What the fuck?
Yeah.
It
That's
injects
accurate.
sperm into people.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
sick. Like in the gross way.
No. I have 2 HP. Please, sir.
Yeah, Lynn really likes Frasier also. We
No.
started watching it, and I was like, I think I made it
No.
through 5 episodes.
I'd rather watch Seinfeld.
So sometimes you can just get fucked.
Dude, did I ever tell you about the time that reminded me? In like 7th grade, our teacher taught us the most valuable lesson I've ever learned about inequality in my entire life. Gave us a project, and she was like, you know, you gotta make like the best tower you can possibly make out of the stuff that I give you. And you can like trade with other tables, but you can't like grab anything that didn't originally come in your box. So then like some of the groups, they got like, you know, a huge bucket of like Lego blocks and glue and scissors, construction paper and stuff like that. And then some of the tables literally got like 3 pencils. And then at the end, you know, the team that had the vast majority of resources to begin with obviously built the best tower, you know? They had the ability to trade the surplus stuff they didn't want to other people and get some of their stuff. The teacher ranked us. And then at the end, she was like, so how'd you feel about the assignment? And inevitably, the people that were in the group that was like, you just gave us like a bag of garbage. She was like, really makes you think, huh? And the whole class was like, oh.
I get it.
And it was a classroom full of white people.
It was. But where I lived, there was no getting around that.
You wouldn't have to teach that lesson in
Let's
Chicago.
not start with Morgan Freeman, Austin, okay?
Oh, no.
Leave him out of this.
Because they tell me every... Okay, I got a rant about that. So, season 1's on Netflix.
Oh my god! I just went flying!
I was flying head scissors.
I spawned in, and that happened to me, by the way. Sorry, Austin, you were saying.
Yeah, no, you're good, you're good. Sometimes...
It's my favorite Meryl Streep movie. This guy's got a hot dog on the back of his car. And it's my determination. I must knock it off.
There it goes.
There we go. Okay. He's innocent.
Oh god.
And we're all dead.
Yeah,
Wow,
oh,
you
Jesus
all went off the
Christ.
fucking cliff.
All right.
That was
It had a
nuts.
wave effect.
I
Gray
got
wave.
screwed a little bit, but I also took 12 damage, so there's no complaining here.
Where's
Whoa!
the road? Oh, there it is.
It's over there.
I think a couple of people thought that I actually spent $3,000 a month on art, by the way, from that tweet. And I want to know how rich people think I am.
They've never seen the meme. I can't believe it.
Buy $3,000 worth of art every month.
I cannot! That's how
Someone posted that in my Discord, and I thought it was real because I had never
Corey.
seen it.
How much money do you...
No. I asked the question. First question was, is that real?
Okay, fair
It's
enough.
like, because I was like, that's ridiculous. Well, I thought his DoorDash was way too low.
That's fair.
I don't know.
200 a month on
is like-
DoorDash? Come on.
DoorDash is like...
That's
well,
like a
you
week.
subtract from DoorDash, like, literally all of the food money that you
No,
spend
that's
every
not
morning.
able to. That's not.
I don't
how,
buy food at the
I
store,
get
so
that.
that
That's how it
cancels
works.
out.
But you don't get to be like, well, I'm not spending
Yeah.
$500 a month on DoorDash because think of the money I'm saving on groceries.
Right, I'm saying the extra amount is what you should look at.
What percentage of your income is DoorDash?
I don't know, dude. The thing is that DoorDash is like the only thing that I buy. Like I don't
Well,
buy anything
one
else.
of two
I buy
things.
nothing.
And the $3,000 for
That is over the course. First off, it's $2,000. Second off, it's over the course of 2 years. Divided by 2 years.
2,000 over 2 years?
Yeah.
That's
All
like
right.
1,000 a year if I did the math.
Yeah,
right.
divided by 12, it's barely 100 a month.
It's actually not that bad.
It isn't.
I assumed it was over like 6 months, and I was gonna at least have a conversation with you.
Service I can subscribe to that will deliver furry art to me for $100 a month. Where can I go to pay $100 to someone who will give me furry art every month? Is Giftbox any good?
Gift box? Oh no.
I mean, if that doesn't exist, it should from like a fiscal standpoint, probably.
Sounds like It sounds like it exists.
What do they send you in Giftbox other than furry art?
Just a
I don't
crusty
know,
furry
dildos?
glove.
Plushies? Oh, like one at a time, little pieces of a fursuit. So if you stay subscribed for 2 years, you can build a fursuit.
When do you get the tail?
The tail butt plug is first.
Yeah.
That's the final. I thought that was the
actually
final.
take
That's the
months.
final piece.
Do the fursuit guys and gals wear tail butt plugs usually, or is it just part of the suit?
Also, I'm sorry that we're making jokes at the expense of your interest.
No, I
He's not into that.
I feel like people would get mad. People don't wear butt plugs all the time. It's like
That's not what the internet's led me to believe.
I thought you wear them like RP.
Wait, I'm not supposed to
style.
be wearing one right now?
It's remote controlled, and then whenever I get a subscriber, it gets cranked up
Exactly.
to 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, the RGB flashes a rainbow,
And
it
I
just
have a
goes
totally
crazy.
real orgasm in the library.
Or his tail
Earthquake
starts
mode.
flapping like he's real happy.
Yeah, dog tail.
Yo,
dog wag
that's
with
actually
Baertaffy.
such a next level one. Oh my god. It doesn't vibrate, the tail wags.
Is there are there custom maps for this?
You can make your own maps, yes.
You can make your own maps.
Make your own
Make your
Make your own
Loving
maps.
Wrecking you
oh hell yeah.
isn't
Man.
the right thing to do. Oh, dude, that was actually the exact fill, I think. That was really
Yeah.
good.
Easy 'cause you
I played that song on drums in Rock Band all the time.
You guys like the song Borderline? Love
Eh.
isn't always on time.
Is that
Love isn't always on time.
I don't know that one.
Wait, what? That's Hold the
Yeah,
Line.
that's
by
Hold the
Toto.
Line.
Hold the line, yeah. Yeah, Borderline.
That's
Hold the
borderline
line.
is keep on pushing my love over the borderline.
Yo, catch a ride.
Borderline.
Yeah.
No!
Oh my god!
I held second place till I got T-boned in like the third.
Oh, Ryan!
So.
Your car. It's just
It's very
That's no
sick.
front.
Your car is a fucking monorail right now.
The hit that I took was extremely hard.
Oh!
No.
Ryan.
Chat's right.
4
Smaller
health.
target.
4 health. Let me finish.
DNF from second place.
Ryan.
That guy's dead. Wow.
3 health.
Please, sir.
I finished.
He is very sick.
Oh no.
Look
This
at
might
both
be the
ways.
funniest car to watch.
Oh,
get
you're getting
destroyed. gave you a little boost.
Still made it.
Nice.
I did like that the man replacing Reggie in Nintendo is named Doug Bowser.
Doug Bowser.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bowsy.
Ridiculous.
Not only is his name Doug Bowser, but if you look at his announcement photo where he says, "Hi, thanks for welcoming me," in the background, Mario and Luigi are tied up, boys.
I have to imagine this on my ship. I have to imagine every single employee in Nintendo when they met him was like, "So Bowser, huh?" And I got to imagine the end of it, he wanted to die.
He should change his name to Doug Peach.
Is Todd Toad working at the company yet? Because he's on the up. Hold on a second though, because like Nintendo of Japan has got to have a couple of Yoshis working for him, right? Surely.
Well, I've seen Yoshi's in the credits of Nintendo games.
That's all.
There's no way that Bowser is just a standard last name and someone in his family didn't change it to that at one point, I feel like.
Well, that's the thing. Is like Yoshi is like a relatively common Japanese first name. Bowser is like a super rare last name. Like I legitimately thought that Bowser was a word that they made up for the games.
I've heard people being called Bowser before, and they're like isn't there like a famous like economist or something? His name is
John
Bowser.
Maynard Bowser.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah,
and John Bowser, of course, in the Russell Crowe film A Beautiful Mind.
Goodbye.
Is that spelling of Bowser? Is that like one of those like Ellis Island names that it was like spelled differently in like Germany or something, and then they just were just like Bowser, yeah, Bowser, sure, whatever, fine, that's your name. Yes, I'm Hans Bausenstein. Yeah, Henry Bowser.
Hank B. Welcome.
I'm sorry, I'm trying not to laugh.
Also, it's like the 900th time we played Wreckfest. How funny could it be?
Me and this guy were being so nice, and we were both like in 2 HP at the end of the race. And I just spun him out, dude. And I finished in front of him.
That's very rude.
It was so mean, man. It's like the meanest thing I've ever done in my life.
Yeah, that does sound very mean.
He's crying. This is all about survival now.
I'm so tempted.
No!
In the wrong direction.
No!
Oh boy!
I just gained a couple thoughts here.
Oh, silent Spike! Spin out, you motherfucker! I'm coming for you.
One bad turn.
Fuck, he's so much further ahead. Crash.